Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh kepada pelajar 3C untuk kod PAD240. Okay. So hari ini kita berjumpa untuk week yang ke-11 untuk next presentation. Alright. So how many groups we have today for presentation? May I know? Ada berapa group hari ini? Ke satu group saja? Sebab itu ada yang cadang pada madam supaya kita buat 2 presentation kan. So takut tak dan. So hari ni siapa yang akan present? Grup mana ya? Boleh tahu? Ni grup Nikman, Darwisi dan Amirul Muaz. Betul ke? Betul ke? Betul lah tu. Dengar tak suara madam?
Dengar.
So grup yang ni kan? Okay, nampak dah bersedia tu. Okay. So, assign ni pun dah ada. Sekejap. Alright. Okay, Media akan mute. So, sama-sama kita tengok presentation ni ya.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. In this video, my teammates and I are going to present our assignment given by our lecturer, which we are going to discuss and talk about the strengths and weaknesses of UMNO. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Darwish bin Muhammad Nazrul Majan. My student ID is 2020871522.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Amirul bin Zulfikar Ali. My ID number is 2020603188.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muaz Ashraf bin Zulkifli. My metric number is 2020843606.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Liman Hisham bin Said. My student ID is 2020616168.
Let me begin our assignment by presenting our introduction. First and foremost, I will explain a little about political party. Generally, political party is a group of people who have banded together to gain and wield political power. Political parties emerged in their modern form in Europe and the United States in the 19th century, along with electoral and parliamentary systems, the evolution of which mirrors the evolution of parties. In Malaysia, one of the most powerful and dominant party is United Malays National Organisation, or also known as UMNO. UMNO is the most recognizable political party in Malaysia, since it is the oldest political party in Malaysia, which was created and founded in 11 May 1946. UMNO, together with its alliance party, which is Barisan Nasional or BN, has been the federal government of Malaysia and dominated in every election ever since the independence in 1957. UMNO's goals are to uphold Malay nationalism's aspiration and the concept of Ketuhanan Melayu, as well as the dignity of race, religion and country. The party also aspires to protect Malay cultures as the national culture, as well as to uphold, defend and spread Islam throughout Malaysia. At first, UMNO only played supporting role to the British colonial administration. After the Malayan Union was replaced by the semi-autonomous Federation of Malaya in 1949, UMNO shifted its emphasis to politics and governance.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. There are few key strengths for this oldest party, or what we in Malaysia refer as Grand Old Party in Malaysia, as they become the main political party in here. Firstly, UMNO party biggest goal or ambition and aspiration is to keep Malay nationalism and the concept of ketuhanan Melayu in Malaysia as Malaysia become multiracial country. After that, UMNO also keep Islam as the official religion in this country, as the party also aspire to preserve Malay culture as the national culture, as well as to uphold, defend and spread Islam throughout Malaysia. UMNO also made the Malays and Bumiputra united under one roof and avoided various disputes and problems that occurred in the very past year. Secondly, UMNO do various programs in Malaysia and advocate other races. UMNO prioritize other races than Malay, such as the two biggest race, which are Chinese and Indian people, as well as other small minorities that make Malaysia a multiracial country. UMNO commence many program and activity to help like BRIM or Bantuan Rakyat Satu Malaysia, which is for all the Malaysian people, for all the Malaysian family. Another big program is One Malaysia, which is introduced by Malaysian Sikh Prime Minister Najib Tun Razak in the summer of 2009, which the state goal of promoting ethnic harmony, national unity, and efficient governance. Last but not least, UMNO was made originally is to claim and defend the country independence. As we already know, UMNO main goal before the independence of Malaya has always been to claim independence for Malaya, which was included in the manifesto in 1954 during the state election. Tunku Abdul Rahman made his effort to negotiate with the British by flying out to London, thus protecting the right of the Malay ruler as constitutional monarch, ending the communist emergency, and reforming the civil service by hiring more Malays, right? By hiring more Malayan rather than foreigners. Based on this event, it clearly shows that UMNO has served our country by fighting with all its might to give independence to our country. To end this, UMNO party deserve praise and the support for the effort and service that they have done.
Next is the weakness of UMNO. As we all know, the United Malays National Organisation UMNO is the oldest political party in Malaysia. So it has suffered a lot and eventually showing their weakness by splitting members in UMNO. For example, Datuk Jaafar was exit from UMNO in 1951 due to several reasons. The first one is he is having different ideologies with Tunku Abdul Rahman, and that makes political competition between them. Tunku is more pro-traditional nationalism, whereas Datuk Jaafar is more anti-traditional nationalism. Secondly, he has problem with Johor Palace. Sultan Johor dismissed Datuk Jaafar because he was criticizing the British. Due to that, the split of UMNO began and the formation of IMP, Independence of Malaya Party. Next is the establishment of Parti Islam Malaysia PAS, which has been found by the UMNO Religious Bureau in response to a series of meetings with Muslim scholars. The conflict started when the PAS Working Committee demanded the resignation of all PAS minister and MP. Datuk Asri Muda rejected the bill in Parliament despite it being an emergency legislation in Kelantan. Datuk Asri Muda was disciplined by the BN Central Committee for objecting to the act. For failing to remove Datuk Asri Muda, PAS was expelled from BN on December 8, 1977, so the PAS and the Kelantan federal government are working. In the 1978 general election, PAS opposed the BN government, but PAS lost the national election in 1978 and Kelantan eluded them. In 1982, PAS member compelled Datuk Asri Muda to resign as party president. Datuk Asri Muda also announced his defection from PAS and the founding of Hamim. Lastly, the dismissal of Datuk Panglima Bukit Gantang in 1953 also contribute in the UMNO failure. In terms of the party, Datuk Abdul Wahab is the real name of Datuk Panglima Bukit Gantang, which is the chairman of UMNO Perak, but he appears to have abandoned Tunku Abdul Rahman as the party's central boss. He managed to complete his studies earlier than Tunku Abdul Rahman due to his action in winning the heart of British and Malay rulers, and allowed him to succeed Tunku, which is the president of the Malay Students Association of Great Britain. Apparently, his effort was useless because he was dismissed from UMNO by using political reason. Besides, second weakness of UMNO is manifesto promises were not fulfilled. Based on the Malaysian Language and Library Council, manifesto means proclamation to the public about the policy of a political party before election and so on. UMNO also own the manifesto to build or create their followers through it, but they also cannot fulfill the manifesto promises because of several reasons such as limited source like financial and period, or just the false promises to the people. By that, there are a few manifestations that cannot be reached by UMNO. We could see on Sabah's right, Anifah urges UMNO President to keep promises. The President of Parti Kita Sabah, Datuk Seri Anifah Ahmad, said that UMNO must keep their promises to giving back the Sabah's right that has been recorded in the 1963 Malaysia Agreement MA 63, was ratified after the party returned to power. But things never happened. UMNO regained his power back in Sabah, but no action was taken to fulfill the promise. Besides, from RUU 355, true promise or false promise, UMNO appears eager to work with PAS. Despite PAS Vice President Idris Ahmad reminded that all parties share the same DNA. UMNO Information Chief sounded unconvinced. He agreed to help PAS again with the Sharia Courts Criminal Jurisdiction Act 1965 Act 355. Hadi Awang introduced Act 355 as a private motion in April. The Speaker adjourned the conference, promising to debate it at the next parliamentary session. Due to Hadi's illness following heart valve surgery, there was no debate on Act 355 in July.
In conclusion, each party has its own strengths and weaknesses. All of these things depend on how smart they are in managing their own ideology as well as agenda. Their main goal should be to form a government in a country so that the ideology can be used as a policy of government practiced by the people. As UMNO has shown, they have many advantages and distinctive ways that make UMNO known as the largest party and once the core of the country government with the largest number of seats, and its leader play a role in making policies. What makes this party even more interesting is when they are able to unite in this organization regardless of personal inclination or differences of opinion between them. They are united and accept all goals as a platform for common struggle. Therefore, the people must also be wise in evaluating the effort shown by a party in order to protect the welfare of the people and the development of the country. So that's all from us. Thank you.
Okey. Kejap. Okey, videonya okey, tapi kamu perasan tak soalan dia apa? Kejap. Assess strength and weaknesses of any 5 dominant parties in Malaysia. Yalah. Any 5 maknanya of any 5. Maknanya sebenarnya Madam suruh buat semua macam PPBM, UMNO, PAS, PKR, NDAP. Tapi kamu semua buat UMNO je. Macam mana Maybe sebab ada perkataan kalau dia tulis anyone maksudnya satu je antara ni. Dia tulis any 5 maknanya kelima-lima sebenarnya. Tapi tak apalah nak macam mana. maybe kamu confuse kot dengan soalan tu. Okay. Okay, secara introductionnya, Meda rasakan okay, good, okay. Introduction dia good. And then key concept tu okay. And then the transition next tu okay, good. And then conclusion pun good lah. So secara generalnya Madam boleh bagi inilah. Cuma dia nak tegur sikit dari segi presentation and then pronunciation lah. Teruk pula Madam rasa. So video dia okay, cuma dari segi presentation tu dia rasa macam your presentation skill tu, maknanya orang kata pronunciation setiap perkataan tu kena ni sikit lah. Okay, kena baiki sikit. Ni tak bagi konsep ni Madam bagi mak lah. Okay, pronunciation tu kena okay lagi, kena practice lagi macam mana. Ini janganlah sekadar membaca 48 plus 2 3 4 1 2 3 tak ada 20 kan. Boleh dah tu 20. Aduh, silap kira dia. Secara overall okay, cumanya itulah. Tapi Madam, kalau Madam ambil kira yang tu habis berapa markah kamu. So Madam bagi kamu 20-25. Okay ke? Muaz, Nikman, Amiro dan Darwisi. Okay ke?
Okay, madam. Thank you.
Alright, okay. So tak apalah kamu fokus untuk buat yang UMNO. So Madam accept lah yang tu. Maksudnya soalan kamu ni dia jadi sebenarnya kena buat anyone lah. Dominant party. Tak boleh lah 5. Okay, tak apalah. Tidak habis pula markah kamu. Okay, ada group lain ke yang akan present lepas ni?
Tak ada madam. Kita 2 group je lagi. Next week kita orang present 2 group.
Oh, okay. So maknanya sekejap. So maknanya ni lah. Minggu depan kiranya berapa group lagi tinggal untuk presentation?
2 madam.
2? 2, so ini minggu ke-11, 12, 13. Dan lah satu grup Okay, dan lah kot kan. Okay, untuk Dewan Rakyat dah, Election Commission, Malaysian Strength and the Functions. So how about okay, yang ni dah siap ke semua ni?
Dah.
Ada ke lagi yang tak siap? So sekarang ni belajar PAD240 chapter berapa dah dengan Miss Azlin
Chapter 7.
Chapter 7 dah, Alhamdulillah. So semua dah siap ke? Ni nampak macam tak siap je ni. Okay, kita dah discuss sampai chapter berapa dah? Tengok tu. Bagus, chapter 7 dah siap terus. Kita dah, chapter 4 kita dah discuss ke belum?
Belum.
Belum. Okay. So let us see. Macam mana chapter 4. Sekejap. Okay, Madam tengah present ke tak ni?
Madam tengah present.
Okay. Ada tak yang ada? Alright. Ain Suraya ni ada. Okay. Oi, kamu buat macam mana ni? Okay, chapter 4 kita dah bincang ke belum? Dah bincang ke belum? Dah bincang? Alright. Okay, so untuk chapter 1, chapter 4, judiciary is the first or third branch of government?
Third.
Yes, very good. Okay. And then its existence is to Separate or combine?
Separate.
Yes, very good. So dia, judiciary ni dia kena bebas. Dia kena berpisah daripada tiga-tiga badan yang lain tu. Kalau eksekutif dengan legislatif dia sekali, tetapi kalau untuk uh, judiciary dia kena independent. So it is to separate the three major functions of the government. Among the roles of the judiciary are mana? To execute law and to uphold the constitution. To create laws and to establish facts. Yang mana? A or B?
B.
To execute, to create laws. Alright. Boleh lah B. Okay. Execute law, to create laws and to establish fact. Okay, kalau nak execute law is not it's not to create laws and to establish fact. Judiciary pun boleh membuat undang-undang dan juga dia kena establish fact. So the answer is A yang ni. Alright. So the answer is A. How can you explain the judiciary is establishing fact? Okay. Macam mana? Nampak nombor 4 dengan 5 ni pun dah jawapan dia sebenarnya. Okay, macam mana sebenarnya judiciary ni boleh menubuhkan fakta? Okay, it is the judges listen to the witness and wait the testimony. Okay, this is the answer. Okay, number 5, in what circumstances that judge makes laws? Okay, kat manakah judge membuat undang-undang?
B.
Yes, the answer is B. Okay. What is injunction? Class, what is injunction? A or B? A ministry order or a court order?
A court order.
Yes, very good. Below are among the indicators of the independence of judiciary except, okay, apa yang menunjukkan yang independence of judiciary tapi except, kecuali?
A.
Below are among the indicators. Okay, ni jawapan dia B sebab ada perkataan except. Ya. Alright. Nombor 8, kamu confuse, kena baca soalan betul-betul. One way to ensure the independence of judiciary is, apa dia? A or B?
B. A.
Madam.
A, yes. There are 3 methods to appoint judges that have been practiced all over the world. But in Malaysia, judges are elected or appointed through? Okay, Malaysia macam mana? Bagaimana hakim di negara kita dilantik? Melalui pilihan raya ke? Okay.
Eksekutif.
Yes, dilantik oleh Perdana Menteri. Dilantik oleh Yang di-Pertuan Agong atas nasihat Perdana Menteri. Okay, di Malaysia umur judges adalah sehingga sampai umur berapa?
A.
Yes, 66 tahun. Very good. Okay, we save lah. Tak ada. The promotion of the judges is based on, kalau dia nak naik pangkat, apa, berdasarkan kepada apa?
B.
B, seniority, ability and legal eminence. All judges remuneration can be found at mana? Annual budget or Judge Act?
B.
B.
Yes,
very good. What is the highest court in Malaysia according to the court structure?
Federal Court.
Yes, very good. Okay. Session court only here?
All criminal case.
All criminal case.
Except those punishable with a death. Okay. Syariah court is for?
Muslim only.
Yes, okay. So malam masa tahun baru ada banyak kejadian tangkap haluat ya. So ada seorang tu wanita Muslim and then laki tu bukan Muslim. So yang hanya kena tangkap adalah Muslim tetapi yang akan didakwa Muslim lah. Yang boyfriend dia bukan Muslim tidak akan didakwa. That is how Syariah law and Syariah court works in Malaysia ya. Hanya untuk Muslim saja. Okay, nombor 16. One of the principle of rule of law is mana? A or B?
A.
Yeah, yes, law mestilah jelas, dipublish kan, stabil dan adil lah. Okay. Dan mesti melindungi hak asasi kita. Itu undang-undang, rule of law. Number 17, in Malaysia, which is the most supreme?
B.
Yes, constitution. Okay, nombor 18, below are the indication that show the supremacy of constitution.
B.
B.
Okay. Okay, apa-apa pun kamu kena ingat. Okay, constitution adalah paling tinggi dalam negara kita ya. And then number 19, what is the implication if state legislation make laws that is consistent with federal laws? Apa dia? Kalau dia buat satu kalau kerajaan negeri buat undang-undang yang beza dengan undang-undang kerajaan pusat, jadi undang-undang tu akan terbatal secara automatiknya. Okay, nombor 20, rule of law means?
A.
Yes. Alright. Perempuan je main dengar suara. So, 1, 2. So, dapat 18. Okay. So, yang lain bolehlah kalau nak tanda masing-masing ikut markah ni. Yang ni macam ada senang sikit nak tanda. Okay. So, Ain Suraya dapat 18. Okay. Thank you. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 14, 21, 26. Kelas kita ada berapa orang? 26 ke?
26. Madam.
Bagus, semua dah siap. Korang dah 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 14, 21, 23. Ni tak siap lagi juga ni. 23. So, tengok yang ni lah. Okay, political parties dah belajar kan?
Dah.
Okay. So kita cuma ada 20 soalan je. Kita buat soalan sesimpel je. Asalkan kita dapat ni So madam pun dah slow-slow dah ni nak buat midterm test ni. Okay. Cuma chapter 8 tak siap lagi. Lepas tu kita terus je buat. Okay. Choose which one below that could be associated with political party. Apa maksud yang mana antara dua ni yang boleh kita kaitkan dengan parti politik? Mana? A or B, class?
A.
A.
Yes, A. Very good. What is the importance of political party to the government?
A.
Yes, A. One of the origins of political party is the growth of the modern electorate. Choose statement that best describe on this factor.
A.
Okay, nombor 4. Baca seorang. Dia dah letih dah baca. Baca seorang.
Choose correct match. UMNO for Malaysia only.
Malaysia. Okay, DAP tak? Bukan untuk Cina je sebab India, orang Melayu pun ada dalam DAP. Okay. Okay, number 5. Number 5, baca seorang. Dan dia beri jawapan.
What are the function of political parties? B. To mobilize voters.
Yes, salah satu fungsi parti politik adalah untuk menggerakkan pengundi. Okay, ibu kat kampung Medan dia ingat lagi bila hari mengundi, dia akan ambil orang-orang untuk dibawa ke pusat mengundi sebab kadang-kadang orang tak ada kenderaan ke apa ke. Okay, yang duduk kat pendalaman ditolonglah. Okay, okay, number 6.
Political party can form government when they win election.
Okay, betul. Menang pilihan raya lah, especially general election. Kalau state election ni dia boleh buat kerajaan negeri je lah. Okay, number 7. Why is it important? Cepat. Nombor 7. Ada siapa nak?
Why it is important to have viable position. B. So that the opposition will get ready to assume position as government.
Amboi, salah jawapan dia A. Bukannya ready-ready. So that there will be check and balance to the ruling government. Itu yang paling penting. Okay, nombor 8.
There are a few classification of party system. System that practice in Malaysia is B. Multi-party system.
Multi-party system. Alright. Okay, number 9.
Country that practice one party system is Jordan. B.
Okey, negara-negara Arab biasanya memanglah dia agak bersifat monarki dan one party system macam tu. Okey, nombor 10. Nombor 10 ada yang nak baca?
Advantage of single party system is the domination of part in assure.
Of party is assured. Okey, nombor 10 A. Okey, nombor 11. Okey, nombor 11.
Among countries that practice two-party system are Canada and New Zealand.
Yes, very good. Kalau Malaysia, multi-party ya. Okey, number 12.
What is the merit of two-party system? A. More permanent and stable cabinet.
Yes, very good. Number 13. Number 13.
One of the demerits to party system is it is limited choice. What's the problem by limited choice? People must choose between these two parties only.
Betul. Okay, number 14.
What is the meaning of multi-party system? A. Only two party compete with each other in election.
Hey, a system in which no party is able. Okay, jawapan dia B. Kamu ikut je jawapan sini Okay, so multi-party system macam negara kita maknanya tak ada satu parti tu pun yang betul-betul majority. Macam kita lah, UMNO tak, PAS tak, PKR tak, DAP tak. Jadi diorang kena buat gabungan, barulah boleh buat, boleh bentuk kerajaan. Okay, number 15. Number 15 kelas. Nombor 15.
Saya, Madam.
Okay.
Multi-party system provides greater elasticity and mobility because B. People have many choice and can change their preference.
Very good. Okay, number 16. Nombor 16.
Why multi-party system allows free expression of opinion? B. Because it allows various opinion from various parties.
Allows, okay, the answer is correct, B. And then number 17, what is the demerit of multi-party system? Siapa nak jawab keburukan?
Saya.
Okay, boleh.
What is the demerit of multi-party system? A. May lead to establishment of weak and unstable government.
Establishment of weak and unstable. Macam kita lah. Okay, sekejap parti tu, sekejap macam ni. Jadi kerajaan pun tidak stabil. Okay. Choose one political party in Malaysia.
B. National Front.
National Front tu apa dalam bahasa Inggeris? Bahasa Melayu? Siapa tahu National Front tu?
Tu, Madam.
Apa dia?
Barisan Nasional.
Yeah, betul. Okay, nombor 19. Which is current ruling party of Malaysia? Dua-dua salah.
Barisan Nasional.
Barisan Nasional Barisan Nasional.
Muafakat Nasional.
Muafakat Nasional
Rasanya.
Kita pun pening sebab banyak perubahan. Okay. Okay, ni kiranya bonus. Soalan bonus. Alright. Tapi bukan Pakatan Harapan lah. Okay. Okay, one of the component parties of Pakatan Harapan is?
Parti Amanah Negara.
Ni dululah. Okay. So jawapan dia A. Semayah kenapa salah ni?
Silap.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 salah. Jadi jawapan dia soal dia dapat 16. Okay. Okay. So Madam gembira sebab ramai yang dah buat. Madam harap ramai lagi boleh buat lah. Okay. boleh buat macam ni. Sebab apa? Sebab ianya sangat penting. Sangat penting supaya kita boleh bincang, kita boleh ni. Tapi chapter 5 ni 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 14, 21. Ni pun tak cukup lagi 3. Okay, chapter 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 21, 22. Dia start. Dia tak cukup lagi 4. Ni jangan sampai madam cari siapa. Ni 7. So madam nak semua siapkan. Okay. Chapter 1 cukup dah ke? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ni cukup. So boleh tak yang mana tu cukupkan apa yang tak cukup ni, jangan sampai madam carilah. Boleh ke kelas?
Boleh, madam.
Thank you, madam.
Okay, dah take attendance ke belum?
Dah.
Okay, so ada yang terlibat dengan banjir ke?
Tak ada lagi, Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Okay. Okay, minggu yang lepas dulu. Okay, semua tik. Ain Suraya dengan Hanis Suraya dengan Ain Suraya. Kenapa tak tik attendance? Kamu datang ke kelas?
Tak boleh nak buka your future lah, madam. Tak ada line masa tu.
Tapi kelas ada, datang.
Tak masuk je.
Hanis Suraya? Hanis Suraya?
Saya dah tik, madam.
Ya, tapi tak tik juga. Tak apalah. Maknanya ni lah. Ni week ke berapa ni? Week 10. Okay. So, okay, mana simpan. Dia macam tu lah. Minggu lepas, dan lah kelas korang hari Ahad. Dan lah kita buat hari tu. Okay. Sekejap mình tengok. Dikesi. Okay, tengok week 9 pula. Kalau ada yang siapa-siapa masalah internet, beritahu madam Kita tengok apa yang kita boleh buat. Ain Atira. Ain Atira kenapa tak datang hari tu? Week ke-9. Pada 12 bulan 12. Kenapa tak datang? Kamu
datang, madam.
Ingatkan duk ni apa? Ingat tik. Ingatkan ni duk bershopee 12-12. Tak apalah, kalau datang madam ada kalau kamu cakap kamu datang, madam boleh apa orang kata? Tik kan. Mana verify kan. Okay, lagi tak kelas dikesi yang kita tak check lagi attendance. Cukup lah sampai setakat tu kot. 7 satu lagi. Ada banyak ni. Muaz, tak datang ke itu Muaz? Pada 28 bulan 11. Muaz
Datang,
tak
madam.
Ya ke?
Ya.
Ain Nurain Azman? Datang ke
Datang,
tak?
madam. Tak ingat nak tik.
Oh iyalah tu, madam ni lah. Kalau madam check balik rakaman ni. Ni week berapa ni? Week 7. So kita kena simpan semua rekod. Okay. Mana lagi? Week ke-6. Lagi tak kelas D ke C? Week 11 tu boleh. Jangan lupa lagi. Duk lupa. Lama-lama kan susah. Week ke-6. Ni. Last sekali. Okay. Lagi tak? Ada tak yang full attendance? Fatin Nadia. Datang ke tak datang masa ni? Fatin Nadia, datang ke tak datang masa ni? Ada tak yang kamu tak datang?
Rasanya tak pernah tak datang.
Rasanya. Okeylah. Ni week ke-6. So madam memang kena simpan setiap attendance ni bukan apa sebagai record. Kalau tak kamu kena bar pula nanti daripada menduduki final exam. So it's very important. Okay. Okay, so tak ada dah kot. Semua dah kita dah tengok. Jadi 23. Quiz pun. Dah ni, so kita pun dah on the way nak membuat test, midterm test nanti. Tapi sabar dulu. Ni week 1 tak tengok lagi ni. Ya Allah, week 3 pun ada lagi 3 C. Okay lah, mari kita tengok semualah. Ada tak yang tak take attendance? Nurin Natasha, kenapa tak take ni? Kamu ada pergi mana-mana tak masa ni? Tak apa, kalau ada reason tak apa. Nurin Natasha. Nurin Natasha Mazlin. Datang ke tak masa ni? Nurin? Nurin? Nurin mari tak tu? Sekejap. Nurin? Nurin Natasha ada ke? Tak datang tu. Okay. Ni week ke berapa ni? Week 3. Dah. Save. And then lagi tak? Kelas 3 C. Week 1. Mesti ramai ni. Tengok je. Week 1. Nur Fatisha Najwa, week 1. Datang ke tak datang? Ke tak daftar lagi ke? Siti Nur Najwa Syuhaimi. Fatisha dengan Najwa. Siti Nur Najwa. Datang ke tak masa ni week 1? Ingat tak?
Datang madam.
Datang madam.
Ya ke? Kalau kamu ni madam ni tak tahu juga ni. Tak apalah. Kita percaya pada kejujuran pelajar kita. Alright, so tak ada apa dah. Jangan lupa buat. Okay, habis si chapter buat ya. So ready untuk midterm test and then kita ada lagi 2 group untuk presentation. Okay semua. And then group-group yang lain tu dah hantar belum report? Sila berbuat demikian ya. Nanti bila nak keluarkan kalimat susah. Okay semua. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam madam. Thank you.
Thank you, madam.
Semangat.
Thank you, madam. Waalaikumsalam, madam.
Bye, madam.
Okay, bye.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam.
Bye. Assalamualaikum.